The wagon.
Well,
That also flies.
there's a great deal of
Everything's
flying around here.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the giant
We went
eagle
to
is
space.
going to.
I kind
Pull
of
the-
I kind of just flex my wings a bit with Mitney on my shoulder as he's saying there's a lot of flying going on here. If there was enough flying going on here, we would probably not be answering your questions.
Dragons, they were also flying. And there were elves, and they were also flying. And there were monkeys, and they were also flying. There were dwarves, and they were also flying. Everyone was
Very
flying.
well.
This is-
Sid was
If you
flying.
could play the toll of 5 gold, that would be all.
Fantastic. I hand the man 5 gold.
Thank you. Enjoy your stay. He takes it. Then
Oh, where can we find the Lord Magistrate?
The Lord Magistrate, and you mean the Lord Regent. The Lord
Yeah.
Regent is in the Lord Regent's palace at the top of the hill. And he
Thanks.
points.
Probably for
Yes,
yeah,
stupid.
that one.
He will not be taking outsiders' requests at this moment. Thank you.
Oh, don't
Very
worry.
good. That means it should be much easier for us to get an audience then.
Do as you wish.
The guards just told us we could do whatever we want to do.
Whatever I wish. Oh, I have so many wishes. Like the one with
okay
the
again,
buttered
sorry.
lion.
You
Robert,
watch
you
they're
cannot do
just sort of like writing things down, and he doesn't really seem very much like
No,
he
we started to
cares at all. And you're walking away. Yeah.
Rob is staying
everybody's-
and wishes to and talks to the dockmaster. I wish for infinite grapes.
Cool's like, come on, brother, let's go. He's like
What
trying
last
to
time?
shoot usher you along.
Yeah. Worked last time.
Not everyone likes grapes.
No, but saying that, it made things happen. It was super cool.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And we go.
Okay. You guys all follow each other, and you're going to go to pick up the thing first. Correct?
Sure.
Okay. So you go to Arthur, if I remember correctly. Arthur and McMalley. Something like that. Didn't you write it down? Did I write it down? Give me a second. Well, either way, you pick it up. He's very pleased to see it. Yeah. There's nothing else to it. You just pick it up.
Sweet. Super
There you go.
excited.
You see that it has pretty much everything you have wanted for it. The inside is all furnished and decorated. It's all has pretty much a fully stocked kitchen on the inside for the first two. On the second, rather on the third, it has like a dishwasher and a cleaning place. And everything like that. And then it has, on the end of one side, it has an area where you can tie it to the griffin so that it can be carried. And it sort of very gently floats and bobs up and down like almost like a deflated balloon.
Oh,
As
this
he
is
just sort of shows it to you.
awesome. I thank him profusely. This is going to be the most amazing thing ever.
So, are we just doing so everyone can be flying with stuff? Because in that case, I also want to be flying. That would be best. Can we do that, Bogart? Bogart, Captain
Sure.
Bogart, Captain.
You can hop on the cart and we'll
No.
fly.
I'm gonna be flying stuff with like you guys have. Like, so flying. Yeah.
Is there?
The dwarf looks at you and he goes,
Yeah.
There's a magic item shop nearby who could sell you a bunch of items that could sell, make you fly. If you like."
Yeah.
We'll head over there right away.
Yeah.
After we take this back to the ship.
Oh.
And can I hook it up to our giant eagle and have it fly back to the ship? Or would that, I don't want the eagle to get shot down by the guards.
Yeah, you could do that if you want.
Sweet.
I mean,
I tell...
you don't know if it'll get shot down by the guards, but...
Oh, no. I'm asking the blacksmith.
Oh, you're asking the blacksmith.
Yeah.
He goes,
Yeah, I'm asking him, what's the best way to get this to my ship at the docks?
me and my boys, we can always take it for you if you'd like.
Oh, that would be fantastic. You can't miss the ship. It looks like are hammerhead sharks a thing in the world that people would recognize?
Yes.
It looks like a giant hammerhead shark.
Yes, and if it isn't there, look up. It might have floated away.
It's a funny joke. All right.
Yes, I am very funny.
Let's go find you that flying magic item, Rava.
All right. I hope you enjoyed your purchase.
Night.
Oh,
See you
I know.
around. If you
that
ever
I
need
will.
anyone else, or if you ever need anything else, for that I should say, you know who to come to.
I do.
I'm back.
All right. And yeah, he takes it off.
I sullenly take Rava towards the magic item shop.
Okay. So what
What did I
happened
miss
was,
to get us to that point?
I went to pick up the wagon that flies, and Rava's like, everybody else gets to fly. I want to fly. Why can't I fly? And the blacksmith goes, well, there's a magic item shop over there that can sell you something to make you fly.
God.
Yeah.
No.
I can't fly.
We can buy two, then both can fly, and then he can fly, and then everybody can fly. We'll be the best. We'll be the flyers.
What was she
be
wanting?
the flyer.
Yes.
You see, Mitney gets excited when you say that, and
Yeah.
she starts flapping her wings.
You can't deny anything. That's can't. Pulling on the heartstrings of Sindric.
So I walk up to the shop that he pointed out. I'm going to say hello there.
Okay, so you go over to an older woman.
Hi, old woman. I want to fly.
Rava, be patient.
No.
Hello.
Hello. You're looking for items for flying.
Hey.
That is correct.
Well, I have a broom that could allow you to fly if you'd like.
Broom. Is that
Broom
like
is for sweeping. You know what a broom is.
It's a staff. I don't want a staff. I have a staff. I'll show her the staff.
She smiles and she takes out a broom from behind her.
Yeah.
And she goes over, opens the like half door almost, like the what's the word? The partition, basically, that's separating. And she walks out, shuts it behind her.
Mm.
She gets on top of it, and she starts flying. And she
Ooh.
starts flying up and around. She does a circle, slowly. She slowly floats back down and lands down on her feet. She
Do
says,
you have something that isn't like a staff? Because I have a staff, and having two staffs would be confusing. What if I jump on the wrong staff
"Oh,
on accident and I
have
wouldn't fly?
boots.
That would be the worst.
I have boots." Um,
He looks. Do you mean gloves?
gloves for you, I suppose. So
He looks
runs
down
back
like-
inside,
You have gloves for flying?
and she runs in and gets.
They would be more like mittens than gloves, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
You watch as she gets two boots.
Uh-huh.
They are boots,
Yes.
and they have two small, almost wings made of these sort of very fine feathers, almost like Pegasus wings. Very nice golden inlaid
He-
boots with
He,
leather toes to them.
he kind of reaches out like, can I hold?
You can hold them,
Sure.
but they
Can
are
you-
very expensive.
Sure. Can you? I have lots of shinies. One of the shinies made a
Um.
giant black hole. It was crazy. Gave me longer legs. Anyhow, can you kind of remove the bottom part of the thing that you don't need? I don't see why people need to have cloth on foot and underfoot. That's stupid. I only need cloth overfoot. He basically is asking if she could remove the bottom part of the boots.
I think you can do that yourself.
Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should let someone else do that.
If you want me to do that, it'll be a fee.
Yeah. Cindric has my money, so you pay. I have
I'm
shinies,
not
but
with
he
you.
has... Oh. Bogut
Here
has...
you are.
Yeah, no, you all
Yeah.
went with him.
I never agreed to that.
Whoa,
I-
You were
weren't
AFK.
here, so-
You
Yeah.
agreed in your AFKness. It's where
I
Mitney
never-
wanted to go.
I never agreed
Yeah.
to go to a
Mitney
magic
wanted
item
to.
shop
Mitney wanted
with
to
a
go
monkey.
with him.
You never agreed to it, but you also never not agreed to it. So you're here.
Please, Cindric, get one. Please, please, please.
How much does it cost?
It costs 950, and for the fee, it will be 50 gold pieces on top of it to undo the bottoms.
I don't even know how much Rava actually has.
10,000. At least
And-
Does
that's
he?
what
Yeah.
it was before. Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys... exactly, it was 10,000, but you gave him a 500 gold allowance. So I have 537 gold on me. And you have the rest.
Oh. Okay, yeah. That's what's on the party sheet.
So
Yay.
It would be dishonest to tell him he didn't have enough. But this is a very bad idea.
So what this is and Gull already knows this immediately upon seeing it. Most people, well, I should say, Gull and Cindric both know. These are winged boots, which is a flying speed equal to walking speed. Use them to fly for up to 4 hours, all at once or in several shorter flights. Each one using a minimum of 1 minute from the duration.
I mean,
It's
come
going
on,
to
guys.
end badly.
No, it's flying boots. It's not. annihilation sphere.
Should we get him
Fine.
something for slow fall as well, just in case?
I already have. I
he
have
has-
that.
If you are
Featherfall.
flying when the duration
Featherfall.
expires, you descend at a rate of 30 feet per round until you land.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I have Featherfall at will because of the mutation thing.
I walk where Ghoul kind of leans forward and says, "Do you have another pair? I will pay for both of ours."
I do.
Yeah,
yes.
and he also doesn't want anything beneath the soul, right?
Oh, yes, I do. Yes,
You
I
do, but
Yeah.
it's
You can
so
take this,
cramped.
Then you could take this pair, and she hands it to you.
Mm.
And I will go and make another pair for him.
So, out of character,
don't-
it's basically my money. So you guys are going to buy this for me, right?
Yeah, no, I'm paying
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, great.
So that's, if I'm correct, 1750 GP or 17,000.
Well, you're not taking it off of his
1,000.
party loot page.
No, I'm taking it off my own.
Wing boots.
No, it's 1950 because it's 950 plus 50 for the fee to take off the souls.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Nice.
then 950.
Awesome.
So winged boots. So you give them
Yeah.
both.
Yeah. I can
Uh,
now reach the highest fruits on the highest mountain.
he says, "Can I
Which has
interest
trees.
you in anything else? Perhaps any
Do you have
chimes of opening?"
do you have like a sack which is very big but big on the inside?
Oh, bags of holding. Yes, I do have some of those. Very, very valuable. Very wanted.
Can I see the thing first? Last time this happened, it was just a big sack that wasn't bigger on the inside.
Yes. She takes it, opens it up, puts her hand in it, and she then puts the entire arm in it. And you watch as her entire arm vanishes inside, and it is indeed way too big for the sack.
Rava takes it, kind of shoves down his head, then his arm, and then his entire upper body. Like
Ghoul
okay.
grabs it and rips it off of you. Like, what are you doing? Stop
Oh, I
that!
was just checking. It was very
I told
big.
you not to do this.
I like it. I also want that.
Very well. For that is 1,200.
I don't know how much I have. I have shinies. How many shinies?
I count out 1,200.
Thank you.
Madman, you can delete it off the party loot page.
Yes. Okay.
I'll
I'm
count
done
it out for you in
shopping.
character,
Thank
but I'm not doing your math out of character.
Sure thing.
And Ghoul asks if she has any holy symbols available.
I have a number of holy symbols for you. Yes. Is
What,
there
a
any
nom?
specific ones? A nom. Yes, I believe I do. Any magical ones that you wish for?
He nods. What is your most powerful one?
I have a holy symbol. And she
I was gonna laugh if she said something like, "This one of Palor."
Does Palor even exist in this world?
I don't know.
No.
Oh, that's right. It's only dragon and giants.
She takes out a very radiant looking, like almost glowing, what's the word? Holy symbol of Anam. And you could see immediately the holy power in it. She says, it will increase your connection to him. Almost guaranteed. It was blessed by some of the most powerful clerics of him. And used by them for years.
He looks at it, and this is definitely like a strong item, right? Stronger
This would be rare on the scale.
than. Okay. How much?
For you, 3,200.
Counts out 3,200. Hands it to her.
And she hands it to you. This
Yes.
gives you +2 on your spell attack rolls and saving DCs.
Nice.
You can also regain 1 spell slot up to 5th level as an action.
Sweet.
Nice. How often do you do that?
Once per day or once per long rest.
Very nice. So +2. Ghoul looks fairly happy, and he looks to Cindric and says, "Seems like a nice shop. Do you want anything?"
I believe I have everything I need at the moment.
He nods.
Actually, there is one thing I am curious of. Do you have anything that would be... I'm trying to think of how to phrase it in game terms. Basically, what Cindric's looking for is something that he could put on Mitney that would allow him to always be able to know where Mitney is.
Oh, like those old like bardic or bard.
Oh, like a
the
slave
bard-
collar.
No, they're I think it's called
Not quite,
bards, bardics, something like that. They're like basically collars for horses or larger creatures than dogs. Can't remember what they're called, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know in game terms how that would be described, but I'm sure Cindric would. But I basically ask if she has anything like that.
I have these, in our trade we call them stones of location. And what they are used for is once every short period of time. I almost said short rest. Once every short period of time, you can use them to find the location of the others, as long as you are on the same plane as the other. And they come in a pair.
Lovely, how much?
They are 550.
Need to get one for Rava.
Maybe, maybe some armor for Milty, like some chainmail or something. I don't know.
I actually
I
do
think
need
he'll be
armor as
growing
well.
Too quickly for that at the moment.
Yeah, but it's magical armor though.
Oh,
It's-
no,
it
that's
will
what I
He
was
adapt.
thinking.
goes, armor. And
Yeah, but it
and
would adapt.
It's at this time the shopkeeper kind of goes, "That's interesting. What is she exactly? Is that a?"
Oh, that's the
A
last
dragon.
dragon. It's a very cool thing. It's like the thing that's the prophecy and shit. And it's like this whole thing, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be the, I think, Messiah of dragons.
Very
or
funny.
something.
I kind of cut Rava off and I say, Mitney is my companion and a dragon.
It's
Yeah.
very funny. It's obviously a drake, right?
No, a dragon. The drakes we kept back in town.
Right. Okay. If you'd like armor for your dragon,
She's like, oh, they're crazy people. I could have overcharged them.
I can create some specialty for you, but that would take time.
Certainly. You still don't believe me, though, do you?
We have
We should
a
probably go.
we do have a craftsman that's already built specialty items for us.
Armor, though?
I'm sure he can make whatever we need. He made a flying wagon.
Yeah, but he did that out of a wagon.
Arthur? Are you talking about Arthur?
Mm-hmm.
Because he is a fantastic craftsman.
I'm sure that he can
I would
make.
say that, unfortunately, if there's anyone that could beat me, it would be him.
He's actually
insight
the
check
one
on
that
this person.
sent us. He's actually the one that sent us to you.
Yeah,
For
I
the
think
flying.
he likes you.
Bless him. He's a good man.
These two are working in cahoots.
Probably.
They're just sending each other back and forth.
That's good
I mean,
business.
they have both done an excellent job. I don't have a problem with them working that
Yeah,
way.
that's just professional networking. That's every business that is a good business does that. Can I get an insight? I want to see. Does she really still not believe that Mitney is a dragon?
Okay.
Now I fail my roll.
Most people won't believe it.
I
Oh
fail
my
roll.
God.
Yeah, see, I told you.
You're pretty sure she believes it, but she doesn't want to incur any wrath of you or the dragon. You're pretty sure.
That makes sense.
She's afraid.
That makes
That
sense.
must be it. Yeah.
Speaking of, Mitney's not putting off any aura yet, is she?
No.
Okay. Because then people might genuinely be afraid.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and in 5e, by the way, that is an action thing.
I know.
Dragons. Yeah.
I've always played it a bit that young dragons don't always control it. They do it just because they can do it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, I have a new toy, I'm going to play with it.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Like, I'm gonna press the button that
I buy
makes
the
everyone
stones.
scream. Very funny. Like, ah, ah. See, it's
Exactly.
hilarious.
I give her the 55 platinum for the pair of stones.
Yep, she gives it to you. Stones of location. So once every short rest, you can use locate creature on specifically on them.
Lovely. We'll have a think about armor. I said a Mitney.
She just goes armor.
How much would armor be?
Well, she looks at him, at her rather, I should say, and I suppose it would probably be about half more than normal. So if it were full plate, then probably about
but it's still gonna take time, right,
Oh yeah.
yes,
to make it?
well, about
No, I'm asking out of
1800.
character.
out of character, yeah, no, definitely.
So can we just go to the pay for it and go? I don't see why.
1800.
Yeah, I'm not.
So,
I'm not doing plate 'cause
basically,
that's going to
Any kind
do-
of armor you want
Mhm.
for her, will be half more, so 1.5 the price.
Okay.
And then
I don't want to go with
to
anything that's
be
going to
enchanted
interfere
is
with
another
her
thing.
decks.
But that's
Dragons-
the base price.
I don't want to do anything that's going to interfere with flying. So I'm thinking probably limit.
Yeah, but
to
you could
medium.
just buy one cool armor, and that would just adapt according to her growing later.
That's only if it's magic.
I mean,
if
that's
it's
why-
magic, then
Yeah,
it'll-
exactly. That's why a halfling can put on
Yeah.
Goliath's full plate armor if it's magical, and it will adapt when it's attuned.
Yeah. How much would a magical enchantment be? How much would a magical enchantment be?
For shape change,
Yeah. So just magical armor automatically resizes to fit the wearer. So
just to be magical.
yes.
So +1 enchantment.
Mhm.
That would probably be, she says, about 1,800.
Ouch. Okay. Get her to work on a suit of armor for now, and I'll think about what I want to do with the enchantment later.
Okay.
A suit of scale mail. I don't want to go heavy armor because I don't want it to be interfering with dex or flying.
Okay.
I think a dragon in scale armor is just a bit interesting.
Got it.
Double scales all the way.
Scales on the scales.
She will.
If anything, that would hurt.
Why?
Would like clink together.
No, it just,
No, because you have the under armor.
Oh shit! Right, I forget that.
The scales are on the outside.
Dummy.
That would only
Anyway,
have
so
to
you
wear
guys
inside out.
are you guys gonna get anything else from her, or are you gonna leave?
I'm done.
Yeah, let's go to the Regent
Mhm.
and get turned away.
Yeah, I
So
won't
you-
off track us anymore here now for a while.
Yes, you will. We're well aware of that.
So you guys go straight towards the Regent.
Yep.
And you're walking through the town, and the town is bustling with activity from all sorts of people with robes, armor. You see a bunch of different people with knight-looking armor. You see people with great swords. You see people with light armor and duelist-looking apparel. You see workers and blacksmiths and all sorts of different other people. You finally get to the hill. It takes you about an hour to get there. And you see that it is swamped
Good morning.
with these
It is you.
people who have robes with what appears to
morning.
be armor on top of the robes. So armored robes and long swords on their side.
That's
every
a battle
single
mage.
one of them, every single one of them has no hair whatsoever.
Is this an order of some kind?
Some sort of order, but they
Right.
all seem to be guarding.
Yeah, can we
All
fight
men
They
that?
all seem to
united?
be guarding. Yeah, you can roll religion. Yeah, they all seem to be guarding the hill itself. You recognize, both of you. You recognize this as the Order of Solandrai, the Lord Regent's Guard, the Mage's Order.
Are they aggressive? Typically.
They are typically not aggressive, but they will fight to the death. The
Yeah.
Order of Bold Men United. Yes.
Is there
They will fight to the death.
is there one of them that looks like a leader? Do I know? Are there any kind of markings that would point out? Oh, that guy's got an extra gold braid, so he's in charge. Anything else?
Roll me perception.
I'm not good at perception. I do have advantage though.
You keep forgetting that.
I got an 8 with advantage.
Wow.
All humans look alike. That's the reason. You
Yeah.
can't see a difference. Yeah.
Well, they're all elves. Actually.
They're all bold elves.
All
I mean,
elves
They
looks
couldn't look
alike.
any more alike if
Yeah.
they tried.
I will say that Gull manages to see that they are all elves.
I don't see that they're all elves.
Well, yeah.
See,
he sees that
they're all
that humanoid.
they're all humanoid, and they're all not scaled, and they're all robed.
Yeah, not skilled people look
Gull
alike.
managed. Yeah, they're all elves to Gull.
Yeah, Ghoul like nods to the guy in the center and says, "That one."
I kind of step forward and nod
Talk
in
to
kind
the
of a
wrong
greeting
person.
to him.
The guy next to him, like, I'm told you were in charge. No, I'm a private. He's in charge. Oh.
I'm told you were in charge.
I kind of step forward in that direction and I say, greetings. We have need to speak to the Lord Regent about quite urgent matters. Do they just ignore me?
They look at you. They all turn to you, in fact, and they say, "Is your urgent matters?" Well, one of them says, "Is your urgent matter?" Not all of them. That would be bad. Is your urgent matters your dragon?
The return of dragons to the world, and the invasion of this world by another.
Please follow me.
And that does sound urgent, right?
They turn around
It does actually.
and they
They're
form
like,
a
"Take
wedge.
cube there." Yeah.
They form a wedge as they turn around, and they sort of form a wedge around you and begin to sort of guard you
We head
as
that way.
they turn, make you,
Mhm.
go
Yeah.
up the hill and towards these winding stairs, these cobblestone path.
We
up
guessed
the
the
hill.
right password.
Yeah.
I say
Hey,
like
there's shit going on.
I'd say like this is unexpected. I would have thought we'd be treated as fools.
Well, that just shows you how foolish you are.
Obviously, they know something of the matters going on. I mean, the drakes have been reappearing everywhere.
Yes, and they identified your dragon first off.
What else would it be?
Everyone sees it as a drake.
I thought it was a drake. You said it was a drake.
I said it
He,
was
she
not.
said it.
Mitney is not
Oh.
a drake.
So it's a dragon drake. People are
I
confusing.
just stop talking to Rava and walk forward.
So, you all begin to make your way off, off of the winding cobblestone. Jesus, what is that?
Oh, sorry. I thought I was muted.
Okay.
You thought
He's scrubbing his pants.
You mean glass pants. You make your way off of the winding cobblestone path and onto the stone welcoming sort of mat almost to this palace. And the palisade begins to open and open into a courtyard, completely stone mat. No no like wilderness, no grass, no nothing. which is odd for an
Horrible.
elf. Yeah, odd for an elf. All just sort of matte stone, almost dwarven in the like. And you
What's
make your
in-
way forward. Go ahead, go.
What skin color are these elves around us?
All around
what-
you are
what elves?
different colored elves. Some are more tan, some are more
Okay.
pale. You do see dark elves here.
Do we
as
feel
well.
welcomed? Or threatened?
Yeah, like, are the guards
feel-
around us specifically?
They formed
feel
a
a
wedge
guarded-
to guide us in.
You feel a more weird sort of pushed off hostility, almost like a there was a
Passive
word that I
aggressive?
had before, like a superiority to them.
Ah, okay.
That kind of thing.
Well, fuck them. I'm a goddamn monkey.
But not overly hostile. Not like oh, I'm gonna kill you immediately. Not that kind
It's
of
just
thing.
a general superiority complex.
Right, exactly. They bring you in. The palisade closes. They show you into the palace. The slate stone doors open up, and you see as you walk in a wonderful, wonderful, large palace, which looks as if it is a jungle on the inside. You see trees, fey in nature. You see birds, exotic creatures, butterflies, beasts of burden, just flowing freely. And you see stairways and hallways intertwined into the nature themselves. You see a butler begin to make their way towards you, wearing various accoutrement, regular sort of business butler thing that you would imagine an elven butler would wear. Looks very out of place in this whole natural sort of look. Now, I will remind you, it went from slate stone all around to like that natural.
Yeah, have we passed through any kind of a portal, planar barrier?
I'll go ahead and pop a. Well, I mean, all of this is magical. It's Fey in origin, so.
Oh yeah. It looks
not even gonna bother.
like a motherfucker.
In fact, I wouldn't even put it too far off to say that there's probably a portal.
That's
The
what
Feywild.
that's what my arcana. I was trying to see if we had passed through into the Feywild.
Oh, to see if we're actually in here.
Yeah, that was my thought. But with that roll, I don't have a clue.
I guess
You
I'll.
guys have no
I've
idea.
come to that conclusion as well. Oh, whoops, that's animal handling. Ghouls messing with animals again.
Just don't find an evil one and let it kill a town, okay?
He's holding a butterfly. It's a death butterfly.
But the butler just sort of ushers you forward and up the stairs and towards these great big doors to a throne room almost, and beckons you to follow.
We do so.
Are there any windows?
There are no windows.
Are there any windows in the jungle? Is
No.
that
No,
that
because we're
the
still
question?
we're still in the stone. Like it's meshing with the stone, dude. We're not in an actual jungle.
Looks like a jungle to me.
It does look like a jungle. Yes. It looks like as if you built a mansion and a palace onto a jungle. Just like put it there.
Just
And
copy
then the
paste it.
jungle overgrown the palace, basically. Except
just
the
checking.
palace is still meticulously cleaned.
Yeah, I was just checking for windows or slits that most castles would typically have, but
Nope.
yeah, that's weird.
On the
Okay.
outside, it did have it,
Yeah, this is an
but
inner
on the
chamber.
inside, no. Yeah. You continue on forward.
Yep.
And you eventually get to the throne room. You could see from down the hallway the inner throne room. You could see this man, long green verdant robes, huge crown of antlers coming up to about 2 foot, coming to a point. Large elven ears, green pupilless eyes, long flowing hair that comes down to his back, just lounging on his large throne made of a priceless pelt of some sort of wicked-looking creature, just putting his feet up on what appears to be a bear of some sort, humongous in size.
Step forward and wait for him to acknowledge that we're here.
Are you the Lord Commander? Or
Or not.
what's his name again?
Region.
Title. Those are the things, right? Yeah.
He just sort of looks over at all of you and he goes, "It's very nice to finally meet you all. Please, come in. Make yourself at home." He moves his
Rava
hand.
sits on the ground.
As
Insight?
you watch
Sorry.
as out of the vines and these large trees and thick, ropey leaves come chairs, a table, and all sorts of furniture as he moves his hands.
Yep. Walk forward, but remain standing at the moment.
I go forward and I take a seat onto one of the chairs and lounge and relax in it.
Would you
Sitting
like
on
some
the floor?
That sounds fantastic.
Very good.
No, thank you for myself. You
Bartholomew,
you said that you were expecting us, or that you were waiting to meet us.
I've been waiting for some time, yes.
Interesting.
He just watches you.
Not particularly. I mean, he's the Lord Regent of the city with the most powerful magic people, and he probably knows everything that's going on everywhere.
Everywhere? Even where I hid my grapes? Oh no.
Small creatures. I do so love them. He just sort of looks at Rava adoringly, almost.
Ghoul lumbers forward and and says, our business is too important for tea. Let us speak of why we are here.
What?
I'm
Okay.
confused.
You have a unique way of forming sentences, Ghoul.
Yes.
He actually glares at you upon saying that.
You're only angry because it's true. But there's no reason why we can't speak of our business while we wait for the tea. What is it? Why exactly have you been waiting for us? What
That
do you
is
already...
unimportant. He interrupts and yells,
It's very important. We don't know what he knows.
"Forget that. We are here for a reason, Cindric."
We are, but it's always good to find out what is already known before disclosing new information. These instances may be connected. I turn back to the Lord and I say, please, why have you been waiting to meet us?
I have been waiting to meet you because your dragon, I have felt her. When a dragon is born, a number of very important creatures felt it. One of them being someone who I am very connected to. A Fey Lord. The one that I gain power from.
I see. And what stake do you have in what is coming?
I'm not quite sure what I have, what is coming. Not quite yet. I'm playing my cards to my chest.
He's
Waiting.
gonna steal your dragon.
You can't.
I'm not saying that.
Steal,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that out loud. But I'm saying that out of character. That was me saying that. He's gonna steal your fucking dragon.
He says, I'm not sure. Let's see. What do you have planned? What information do you have?
Your patron knows of Mitney, but does your patron know of the threat that is coming? Of the invasion?
Baddies are coming.
He narrows his eyes and he looks at Rava. What baddies?
Yeah, the worst kind.
Can we stop playing the
Bad
pronoun
guys.
game here? You say we are here to make allies, Cindric.
Very well, I will speak plainly. You know that the dragons and the giants departed our world. They left for worlds beyond.
That's right.
Beings from the worlds beyond. And some perhaps that left from our world before have plans to return and make this world their own. While some may come as allies, there are some quite key players who likely come as conquerors.
He sits back and narrows his eyes. I haven't heard of this. Not from my patron, nor from my
Do you know?
spies.
Do you know of the tale of the last dragon and the last giant?
As much as anyone else.
Do you know that they were lovers?
He looks at you and his smugness goes to almost anger. And he goes, "What are you talking about?"
Yes, that came as a shock to me as well. But it seems not only were they coupled, but they had a child of that coupling. A child part dragon and part giant, which grew up in the stars far from our world, and which now seems intent on returning to make this world his own. Now, I will tell you out of character, Doc. Right now, Cindric is reading this guy's face because he's not convinced he's not actually speaking to one of the last. This is a powerful guy. He might be claiming that he's got a patron. That might be a cover. And Cindric is watching for that. For any sign of that.
He looks angry and he goes and he looks as if he's looking, and he bites his thumb and he draws blood.
See, I would expect anger if he is one of the last ones, knowing the child is returning. So,
What is one of the last ones?
the last dragon or the last giant.
And then he slams his thumb, which has drawn blood, into one of the vines, and you see the vines suddenly course with this blood. And all of the vines, including the tables and the chairs which you have been sitting on,
I
just
said I
turn
remain
blood
standing.
red. And you could see, I know you have, and you could see all of them as he stands up. And this guy is a good 10 foot tall. And he says, "This is an outrage. This being, whoever he is, whether or not